All right, let's dive into one of the most crucial, yet, let's be honest, most overlooked parts of your home. It's working for you 24/7, keeping your entire life humming along, and you probably almost never give it a second thought. So let me ask you this. What's that one piece of equipment, probably tucked away in a closet or a corner of your garage, that basically powers your entire world? Yep, you guessed it. It's your electrical panel. I want you to think of it as the heart of your home's electrical system. Seriously, just like your heart pumps blood to every part of your body, this panel pushes electricity to every single outlet, light switch, and appliance you own. But it's also your home's bodyguard, right? Its job is to protect you, shutting everything down the instant there's an overload or a short circuit. And it really is the home's hidden heart. Even though it's out of sight, that panel is the command center for everything. That coffee you made this morning, the show you're going to stream tonight, it's all thanks to that little metal box. But here's the catch. Just like any heart, it can develop some serious hidden problems. And we're not talking about anything dramatic usually. It's just simple wear and tear from years of service, the natural aging of parts, stuff that slowly weakens its performance over time. And those hidden problems, well, they can lead to some pretty silent dangers. We're talking about big risks that come with a neglected panel, risks that are way, way more serious than just a blown fuse. We're talking about genuine hazards. And the connection here is, well, it's frighteningly direct. The research is clear. Faulty electrical panels are a top cause of house fires. And get this, something as simple as a loose wire connection, which sounds so minor, can generate incredible heat. And that is exactly how a devastating fire can get started. So I want you to remember one number. Just one. 20. If your electrical panel is over 20 years old, it's not vintage. It's a major red flag. And here's why. Think about how much technology has changed. Older panels just weren't built for our modern lives, and they often lack today's critical safety features like AFCIs that are specifically designed to prevent fires. They've just been under stress for decades. You know, your house might actually be trying to warn you. If your breakers are tripping all the time, that's not just an annoyance. That's your panel screaming for help because it's overloaded. And any buzzing sounds, a faint burning smell, or actual scorch marks, those are giant flashing warning signs to call an electrician immediately. Even flickering lights can point to a serious issue. And this really gets to the core of the problem. Our lives are just so much more demanding electrically than they used to be. I mean, think about it. Running the AC full blast, zapping something in the microwave, and starting the dishwasher, doing all that at once puts a huge strain on the system. It's a strain that older panels were simply never built to handle. Okay, so we've laid out the problem pretty clearly. But the good news? The solution is actually really straightforward. It all comes down to an annual safety checkup. You know, I think this quote from the source material just says it all perfectly. This isn't about being overly cautious. When you're talking about fire prevention and keeping your family safe, this absolutely moves from the nice-to-do list over to the must-do list. It's a necessity. So what actually happens during one of these inspections? What does a professional do? It's way more than just a quick peek inside the panel. It's a really systematic, thorough exam of your home's electrical health. It really breaks down into 5 key steps. First, they do a full visual check, looking for any rust, corrosion, or damage. Second, and this is so important, they go through and tighten every single connection. Remember, loose wires create heat, and heat creates fires. Third, they test the breakers to make sure they'll actually do their job and trip when they're supposed to. Fourth, they assess the panel's capacity. Can it really handle your modern life? And finally, they make sure everything is up to the current safety codes. All right, so what's the payoff for doing all this? Well, it's huge. You're not just dodging a potential disaster, you're actively making your home safer and more efficient. And let's start with the biggest one, the one that matters most, safety. You absolutely cannot put a price tag on protecting your family and your home from the risk of an electrical fire. It's about that peace of mind you get from knowing your home's heart is in good shape. But here's something that might surprise you. All that safety can actually save you money. A healthy, well-maintained panel is an efficient panel. It's not wasting energy by creating heat from bad connections. And, as you can imagine, that efficiency can directly translate to lower utility bills every single month. And the benefits just keep on coming. Regular maintenance actually extends the life of your whole system, which can save you from a massive replacement cost down the road. It's also a great selling point that can increase your home's resale value.
It helps prevent those super annoying and sometimes expensive power outages. And, like we said, it all comes back to that amazing feeling of complete peace of mind. And look, if an inspection does recommend an upgrade, it is a total game changer. Moving from an old school fuse box to a modern breaker box is a huge leap forward. You're going from a system that's barely keeping up to one that was specifically designed for the safety, efficiency, and demands of all our modern gadgets.
So, we'll end with this question, bringing it all right back to you. After everything we've talked about, the silent risks, the warning signs, and the huge benefits of a simple checkup, is your home's heart in top condition? Honestly, it might be the most important question you ask yourself about your home all year.